keep your rest, I'm wondering. Crazy how you still couldn't see. Oh yeah.
Hey everybody. Hold on, I need to mute this. I like how he takes 5 minutes to notice. Hold on, I'll get to where... Oh! I have the Twitch up on the side too, because I have to. Hello everyone! If any of you are coming from the Okami stuff, I'm sorry. Why is my mouth, like, barely moving? Is it using the... Is it using the thing? Maybe using the thing, that may be why. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I've not used the VTuber in a minute. It's been PNG tubers like everyone. Well, actually, it's been nothing, but that's a different story. He's gonna complain and then he's gonna take like 10 minutes to get into a VC. The hell? Where'd he go? Hi everyone. Welcome to stream. We're just waiting on... We're waiting on the Gene to see if he's going to join or not. Because he messaged me the second night. Well, actually 5 minutes after, saying, how dare you. Here, I'll go later. Music is banging, by the way. I actually managed to turn it down. You may be getting an echo. I'm sorry. I'm used to recording. I'm not used to doing this anymore. Oh, come on. I thought that turns the lamp on. There we go. Okay. I guess while we're waiting on him. New game. Ooh.
July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet is overwhelmed. Its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye. The Coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-Life Colonization Project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship, the White Whale. After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us. Literally. The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived. Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the White Whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet, its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface. Since then, 2 months have passed.
Welcome to the character creator. Gonna create kind of normal things for me. I like that you've got a nice amount of base selection still. Well, we'll start with the base. Um. Oh, this is height, isn't it? We'll do the funny number. We do like that works. Skin. That's as weak and go green. Okay. Need any freckles? Be standard. Normally do like doing the one across the eye on this. Holes. No, thank you. Hair. I need some long freaking hair. That's Shulk. Man, just going with the default. The longer default. Let's go with the longer default. I can have a little hair flip. A hair flip. Yes. I like that you can change the whole difference of it. Wow. Pupils. Customization's sick. This is where I normally go off the rails for my actual colors. Give me the orange eye. Thank you. I say, okay, don't think I can do heterochromia. Yes, give me the butterfly. Honestly, this is kind of cool. You can kind of go all out with it. Also, I'm gonna make my color. That's better. I normally shrink it down so it can get down to the legs, but I don't really care right now. I want to just have it show up. Don't need any makeup. Classic. Can you play it?
Cheers. Sorry, but it was... I've been staggered. Greetings. Let's get this started.
You've still got a ways to go.
Hey there. Hey there. Victory is ours.
I'll do what I can to help.
Let's get this started. Ready?
Hey there.
Cheers. Hey.
Hey there.
Greetings.
Let's do this thing.
Let's get this started.
Here, we'll go with that one. We'll go with Keith. By the way, in case it wasn't obvious, Classic is Shulk's voice actor. Yeah, I guess that works. Let's go. Going a little further ahead than I said I would, but oh well. Why does the stream look like shit? Oh, am I streaming in 1080p? Oh no.
Attention, external access confirmed. Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Releasing
I got the notification
stand clear.
that you started your stream as my internet was dying.
That was
and I
that
went
was good timing.
crazy.
That was good timing. Let me turn
Yeah.
you up. You are very. Yeah, or are you far
Hey
away from your
there.
mic before I do that?
I
like
mean,
you're all
I
in
can
one
move my mic
piece.
closer.
Oh, I also don't have you plugged into the right DAC. Let's fix that.
Oh, you know, that'll do it.
There we go. That's a
Cool.
little better.
Here's a curiosity thing. Since I'm not streaming on Twitch, would you like a Discord stream of what I'm doing? With my stuff?
Go for it.
Cool. You don't have to show it on your stream, but if you would
Careful.
like to have this, you can.
Just
The
Are you gonna
Nice
use Shulk's
and
voice
slow.
actor as your
Discord has
voice?
an update.
Your senses will need time to
I'm sorry, you
react
can do
to it.
that?
Yeah, there's a voice option called Classic that's Shulk's voice.
No way. Okay, hold on. Let me get your stream open. Which one's faster? YouTube. Are you? There you are. Okay. I was
Your
gonna say,
pod
are
is
you
the
like
only
on
one
the
around
live
that landed
stream?
intact.
Yeah, I'm on both.
Good thing I
Okay.
found
Have you already made your character?
I have. I just finished.
My name's
Awesome.
Elma.
Cool.
You want to tell me yours?
I am excited.
You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover. That's not good. Just try and focus, all right?
The fact they somehow made this look better than the Wii U one is insane.
The Wii U one did look good.
It looked fantastic.
I did like how the Wii U one looked.
Am I using my actual name or am I using my Poky? I may actually use my actual name.
Or you can just use Alva.
I could use Alva. I'm kind of down for using Alva. ALVA, right? That's what I used.
Yep, ALVA.
Alva.
Good, there we go. What else you remember? It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get
And
you
mute
up to
your stream,
speed
like,
here as best I
immediately.
can.
Oh yeah.
How are your limbs? Can you move?
Friends online. Who is that?
I wonder who that is.
We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right? First things first, you'll be needing a weapon.
There he went.
There you go.
I just
All
mute
right,
for precaution.
let's get going.
You'll need a weapon. Hands you a. Yeah. You gotta remember, Gene's not here yet. I kind of want to put yours in like the corner. I think I'm gonna do that. Hold on, guys. We're gonna. I can't hit the home screen because it's gonna show the next Let's Play, but I'm going to put him in the corner. Hold on. Add. Window capture. Discord for lols. Discord. We're just gonna have in the corner of my screen here. It's gonna be a Gene. That look good? Yeah, it looks fine. There you go. Everyone enjoy Gene's stream. Alright.
I hate you so much.
It's so good though.
That is funny. I forget since you have the boundary or the border, you can actually do that.
Yeah. I can do that and it not cover my screen.
You know, I kind of forgot to turn down my capture card, so in my ears, this has been ear-piercingly loud, and I went, oh wait,
That's
I
funny.
can turn it down.
Most of the white whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few.
So, okay, I
Right.
am curious
You don't even remember the white
on your
whale, do
take,
you?
because again, we're both going into this blind.
You know,
And
the
obviously,
L002?
this is a very
Ship we
not
escaped
spoiler-free
Earth on?
stream for anyone who has not played the Xenoblade
Yeah,
series.
please go play the other Xenoblade games because
Go play the other
we have
Xenoblade
played
games,
all
'cause
of them.
we
We will be
will-
talking the entire time
We
about
will
it.
be talking all the time about
Or
this.
rather,
So
it used to be.
my interpretation is this is like the war that they're having
It was caught in a battle
with the
between
alien
two
forces.
forces.
is. Are we both in the same boat
Destroyed.
of this is the war that was happening when Klaus used the Trinity processor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%. Because it's being shown that it's separate worlds after the one get exploded,
Ring any
and the
bells?
explosion
Yeah.
looks too much like
It looked very similar to the one that happened with Klaus
It's
when he
one
used the
memory I'd
Trinity
like to
processor.
forget.
yeah.
And also, it looked as though the like orbital space station
I know.
was
It's
what
been
exploded.
following me
And
for a
all the
while now.
creatures look like the sirens.
I didn't want
Yeah.
to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend
Well, we also
those
do
things.
know that
You up to
the
the
original
task?
world does still exist because of Xenoblade 2.
Yeah. Which, I mean, it might be Mira.
No, so Mira is not Xenoblade 2's.
Oh, okay.
Because you land on a different planet.
Oh no, wait, that's right. It was Mortha. That's right.
Yeah.
We had the land of Mortha. That was the original planet.
Get this done.
Alright, time to create my character.
Yes, they added auto attack.
Yeah, you have auto attack in this. And apparently, from what I saw, because I did watch a little bit of the NL video to just see how the evasion tanking would work. You
Okay,
can
this feels a
swap
lot like
between you can swap between your two weapons for your auto attacking, and it'll like do animation cancels.
Oh,
So, like,
okay,
you
yeah,
press
no,
X,
you've got a
it's
proton
basically
knife
an
now.
animation cancel.
My question with you is, are you going to go in with your normal make a meme, or are you going to go in and make you? Because this has online play.
See,
You're not
okay,
bad.
so my thing was, I was debating on
There's
doing,
plenty of work back
a
in the
Wackus
city for someone who
Bonkus,
knows
right?
how to handle a weapon, you know.
but like, I don't know if I should.
I feel like you should make one
I
that's
You're
you.
think-
interested.
I think
In
I
that
should just
case,
make
I
me.
might have
Yeah.
just the job for you.
Seeing as this is my first playthrough, and we
But
will be
anyway,
trying
we
to
can
co-op
talk more
out for sure.
details later.
Oh,
For
absolutely.
now, let's keep moving.
Because I am intrigued at how the co-op in this game is going to work.
I will say the physical copy had a Nintendo Switch Online, like, thing to tell you to do it on it.
Yeah.
And I didn't exactly use it, but I haven't even used the DLC code yet. I literally came home, booted up the stream, and just did it.
going to. I don't know if that's just like something that exists for me because I've just like did the digital version of the game.
Oh, interesting. Yeah,
So I don't know how that's gonna work for me because I didn't have like a code or nothing. I don't know when you put yours in.
I just gotta put mine in by a certain time.
Oh, okay.
Get a load of this.
Yeah, I am
Let's
curious
see
to
what you
see if
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
mine will be
Block this.
just already there.
Yes, sir.
Grenade.
We will definitely be seeing. I'm gonna make this like accurate to how my hair sort of looks, even though they don't have my hairstyle at all.
Our characters are gonna look very similar.
Yes, they will. I mean, it doesn't help that we already look similar.
This is true. We look extremely similar. Holy shit.
Heroic Yuri Lowenthal, rookie Bryce Pappenbrook. Oh my god, they got actually like insane
Listen,
VAs
hit
to do this.
Y on classic.
I love it.
I will tell you, I went with Keith Silverstein.
Okay. I like that voice.
I thought it was one that I could look like and go like, okay, this is at least somewhat similar to what I talk like. You're gonna do the classic, aren't you? You're gonna do it, aren't you? I can feel the desire.
Trying to figure out who like some of these voices are.
Well, you know who Adam Howden is.
We know Adam.
If I'm not
Howden.
mistaken, one
know
of these people.
Yuri
no, I'm thinking
Lowenthal
this
and
one.
Bryce Pappenbrook are both like insane VAs that I know.
Get a load of this.
Like Yuri
Let's see
plays
what you got.
Spider-Man for one, and then Bryce plays like a bunch of people in like
Move in and do
animes.
some damage.
Yeah.
Flame grenade.
Outside of that, I don't know though. I'm gonna do classic.
I knew you were going to. I knew it.
That put a dent in 'em. Move in and keep the rhythm
I
going.
have to. I can't not.
Switch to close range combat. Shadow strike.
It's interesting that there's an option that says appendage. So you can shoot certain parts of the body. Either that or that's a tutorial I skipped.
Move in and strike.
I know you can. Like, I know there's, like, parts of the body you can focus on. But I don't know if that's something they've gone over.
Got it. Let's move.
I will say I have already gotten further than I did my first time playing.
Woo!
I quit after the first battle.
Really? Oh, because of the auto attack system?
Because
no?
because there wasn't an auto attack. Unless I don't remember it properly, you had to press A to get to yourself to attack normally.
No, there was not an auto attack in the original. I know that.
Yeah.
Which is definitely sad.
The rain's starting to let up, just in time for sunrise. Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this.
He has died again. God, it's beautiful. Which to remind you, this is the same game that cannot run Pokemon for shit. Or the same console that can't run Pokemon for shit.
This is the same console where 90% of your frames in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are lag.
It's 10%. You lose 10% of your frames to lag.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I was thinking about that option. Also, what's my name gonna be? I gave you Alva. That's...
Fucking Utah? Fucking Utah!
No, I said too tall.
I thought he said Utah.
Right. Yeah.
Pretty wild, huh?
Trying to think about it because the fact that like
They're all
I have a
indigenous,
name that
as
like
far as
it
we
makes
can
sense, but
tell.
your character's
We
name was
plan to
whack
play
as
nice
fucking
with these guys
bonkus.
if we're going to try and coexist
Yeah.
together.
I've always made it a point to have really, really weird names in games, so like I don't have just the ease of, oh, it's a simple 4-letter name, that sounds good. Could I just go Cross and just the OG?
Do you have anyone in your
Default
family named Patrick that you have bad friends with?
I don't think so.
You're doing Patrick.
Why? Well, I mean, I'll do it, but why?
It's the first name that came to mind. Or you can do Pat for short.
I'll do Pat. Yeah. Pat, 2 T's or 1 T?
1 T.
We call this planet Mira.
Pat. Oh, excellent.
You won't find it on any star chart. But it's our new
It sucks that I
home.
can't fit Wackus Bonkus, because for some reason they only allow you to have 10 characters in your first name.
You know, it's probably so people don't put something like slur-wise in their name.
Recognize the habitat unit?
You
That's where
know,
we're
but
headed.
like they could at least make it like 15 characters, so
Watch
I can just
yourself.
have a bunch of
Our first
X.
step's a doozy.
What are you trying to fucking name it?
So
Dutch
can check.
name?
no,
Why do you need
You can
15
handle the
characters? You're not Dutch.
no,
But the
because
indigents
all of
down
my
there are
like
another
Souls
story.
characters I name like
Some
really
big,
obscure
some
names,
mean.
Oh,
and
yeah.
one of them is
nasty.
Wackus Bonkus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Given
Yeah.
our
and that's like my
options, the
go-to in
hierarchy would
any
be the
game
safer
now
way
as a
to go,
character creator. So I wanted to
relatively
make that at
speaking.
first.
Well, you just have to make a first and last name. Like, hey, would you blow me?
No, because it only allows one name.
That said,
One name of 10
whichever
characters.
way you want to go, I'll follow your lead.
Hey,
You decide.
so hey, would you blow me? Is 10 characters? Slow down. You gotta make
Yep.
it. You gotta make it French too, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there's a sprint button!
So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that way.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, make it French.
Yeah.
Hey, what you above me?
Yeah.
I actually ordered cable into that game. It never arrived.
Really?
Oh yeah, you can aim for different parts of the body. It actually shows better on the bigger creatures. So is there like a stutter step thing like there is in Xenoblade 2 in this, or is there some other stat I need to know about?
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
We'll find out. I already died for the first time. That didn't take long. Did I find another? Yeah, I reached here. This is a landmark, isn't it?
Yeah.
There.
I'll just casually change the time by touching a block. Cool. Can I not talk to you? I guess not. It's weird.
Assault hammer! Start big! Move in and land a hit!
Appendage destroyed.
Flame
Move in
grenade!
and
I
strike.
had my classic issue of the moment I boot the game, my controller was on low battery, so I went to go grab a cable.
Ha!
Alright, cool. So there's this mission where...
That could have
Oh
done.
my god, there is a sprint
Move
button.
in and keep
So you
moving.
did. That tells me you did not tell me.
Yeah. I'm playing the new Xenoblade game. So I'm playing it on the Switch.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
We got it. Let's move.
Wrong yet.
I doubt it. It just came out today. But it could have been. I could
If
be
it
wrong.
has, bro, you can go dumb.
Yeah.
Split gauge!
I'll be
Shadow
I
strike.
probably will.
Assault hammer!
dumb. Now, too. Don't worry.
Flame grenade!
See what's been wrong.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Yeah, good call on that one.
Easy peasy.
Nice work.
There we go. Nice revenge. Gosh, having a sprint button in the Xenoblade game feels weird. By the way, big open world, just as a reminder, fucking Pokemon. Monolith, please teach Pokemon how to actually
Stagger them with a melee
make
attack.
a game that doesn't suck.
See you wobble.
Slide. Flinger.
I was looking away for 1 second. I
Flame
think.
grenade!
I want to aim for the head, I feel like.
Split gauge now! Topple them with some gunfire! Split gauge!
They added the exclamation points like you have in Xenoblade 1 or Xenoblade Definitive Edition. That's awesome. Run! Gene's gonna try and fight that big thing. I'm calling that now. There's a sprint button, there is not a jump button.
There is. It is ZR.
The fuck?
Yeah, the jump button is ZR.
You don't have to be like
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not opposed to having... Actually, wait, it's probably because of the mechs.
Oh, you might be right. You are probably right with that.
It is it's definitely because of the mechs. Take some physical resistance. Thank
move
you.
in and strike.
Bibbidi bip and bit it.
How you doing, bud?
I've already died once.
You already died once?
I've already died once.
Love that. Love
Welcome
that.
to me playing any Xenoblade game.
Don't push me.
I should heal up first.
Heal me up.
Shadow strike.
Do you know if there's any like strats or anything like stutter stepping?
This is hot.
To my knowledge, no. The only thing I know of is if you swap between your two weapons, it'll do auto attack cancels, and you can just do both and then swap back and forth.
It doesn't seem like it does like any boost for doing that though.
It doesn't do like any boost, but it's at the very least semi-faster.
Yeah, it's not like art canceling in.
No. I don't know
Originally.
if there's art canceling. There could be, but I don't know.
Doesn't seem like it, but maybe.
Maybe.
This area, just reaching the first area is huge. Jesus.
Shadow strike.
Assault hammer. Trample them. Fire away. Flame grenade.
Go split edge.
Look at that. Follow up with melee attack.
I'll be honest, I'm having a much better time with this one already than I did my first time around.
Really asking for it. Sorry, guys, I'm finished.
Damn it!
Hard for me.
Oh my god, the Shulk quips. I just hear, I can feel the power!
Oh, did they give him his quips and shit too?
Yeah.
That's funny. Also, second death. Let's go. Okay, getting used to the jump buttons. Better now. You can do some skips with that. God, his mute key is clutch. He got that thing on a foot pedal. Actually, you should. We're gonna get you a foot pedal so that whenever you stomp is whenever you Of course you'd make it your pound key. How do I know when it's time to talk when I pound my keyboard?
Move in and land a hit. Assault hammer. Trample them. Fire away. Flame grenade.
Screen edge.
I keep pressing B to jump and then forgetting it's my trigger.
Yeah, that's a little weird. If I had been playing a bunch of the Xenoblades recently, it'd probably actually take me off. But I'm guaranteeing you it's because of the mechs for something. You mind giving me a little bit of a boost tank? I don't have a... Not having a healer is why I keep dying. This sucks.
Flame grenade. I'm still in this. Let's get in your place.
Move in and strut.
Sweet.
Nice work.
So didn't I pick up some, like... What the fuck? Okay, here we go. Gear. Ground gear. I picked up better assault weapons. Okay, that's pretty cool that they actually tell you, like, hey, this one's better or worse. That's pretty cool. Some better armor. I noticed there's a fashion gear. Does that mean that we have the whole thing of letting us... Oh no, we've got cosmetics. What the hell? Okay, but yeah, you can set it to whatever armor you have. Cool. I'm just gonna leave mine the default. Being able to move when a menu is open is such an MMO thing. That's kind of funny. Honestly, I'm from the start of the game, I'm getting PSO2 vibes, but like not as fancy of combat.
Yeah, which, I mean, to be fair, I think we'll get more of that kind of combat experience once we actually, you know, get a few bit of arts.
Nothing's gonna give me the twin rings launching me into an enemy's face.
You don't know that.
You're right. At least there's shinies.
There are shinies?
There are shinies.
Oh, shinies. I see what you mean. I've been playing so much Pokemon, I thought you meant you found a shiny.
I immediately knew what you meant and just went, you know what, let's...
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Split edge! Assault hammer! Topple them! Fire away! Room armor!
Upper hand.
Split edge! Ha! Look at that!
It's okay, I've been playing so much Souls-likes, I keep trying to dodge.
Don't push me!
See, I'm scared I'm gonna start doing that, and then I'm gonna be like, oh wait, you know, I kind of forget that I can,
Split edge! I'm still in
that
there!
I can just
Let's get in their
have an
face.
evasion tank build
Now
at level
it's my
21.
turn.
An L.
Slide.
Yeah, that's still a what the fuck when I heard that. Hey, I need like an aggro down like now. God.
Give them hell.
Oh, I grabbed a landmark, so it brought me closer. That's funny.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside.
Scripted boss fights.
Grexes. And they're riled. We can't leave them roaming here. Not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready?
I will die here and now. I understand now why you wanted me to fight so much. Anyway, look at Jeannie in the corner. Oh, it didn't, huh?
Lay down some fire for me. Slide, splinter.
Room armor! Split edge!
Pendant destroyed. Move in and strike.
Block this! Flame grenade! Look at that!
Aye, yes, just what I need. Time.
They're tough. Catch me up.
Catch you up with what?
Shadow strike. Pendant destroyed. Move in and strike.
My sheer willpower? What the fuck do you want me to do?
Split edge! Look at that! Follow up with melee attacks.
Slide, splinter. Pendant
Flame
destroyed.
grenade!
Move in and strike.
Split edge! Look at that! Follow up with melee attacks.
Okay, that wasn't that bad.
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily, some species aren't so hostile. but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line. All right, let's head in. Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
I'm sorry, I pressed a button and you're telling me it'll be available when I advance the main story? What the fuck? Oh, that's a lot of party members.
Right?
Can't wait to find this game's waifu. Bye, Oma! Oh, hi. We now welcome you to New Donk City. I hope to God he's laughing behind that muted microphone.
It wasn't, but that was funny.
It's not far off from what the name actually is.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome to NLA.
Welcome to NDC.
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira. Come what may. New LA was our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Gosh dang it, it's definitely a Xenoblade game. Oh no! Oh, the comfort yawns are already starting. Tell me, oh my gosh, it's been an hour.
You started streaming an hour ago.
Yeah, but only 5 minutes of that was spent waiting.
Oh. Yeah, true.
Okay, now that you're at the area that I was on, as a reminder, this is the same fucking console that had a Pokemon.
Yeah. Also, I gotta say, I love the classic anime. It's nighttime, and then suddenly it's daytime, and the fog clears up for a title card.
Yeah.
God, this is so pretty, though. It reminds me a lot of like Monster Hunter.
It looks like Monster Hunter.
Facilities to refresh your memory.
Like, if I didn't know this was a Xenoblade game, I could get fooled into this as a Monster Hunter game.
It's just Monster Hunter Wilds.
But better.
I'll change my title card real quick and get more views.
I guarantee it, dude. They'll be like, I don't remember this mission. It's like, yeah, this is actually an expansion pass that only certain people are allowed to buy. Sorry.
Yeah. It's a beta pack.
Only devs get this, actually.
Yeah, I actually worked on the game.
Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue and recovery of
2 days ago, ma'am.
brothers and sisters. I stand here truly humbled and grateful.
From political aide to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
And a better tomorrow.
Irina? Gwyn?
Well, you look generic as
Nice
fuck.
work out there, ma'am.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit. AKA the
Nintendo!
Skeleton Crew. I was a
Nintendo!
colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit.
Nintendo.
Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
This one of the survivors, ma'am?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously. Shosan was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last
I had to tilt
survivor
the iPhone.
counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans.
No, I had a
Just
buddy
quick.
named Evan. He was a lot cooler looking than you.
All right, ma'am.
Oh, he's doing
We should
well.
be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Right.
I forgot
We
my
should be
stream
going
snacks
too.
and I'm upset.
The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be
I
calling
don't remember
home.
where they're at.
For now, anyway.
They're on the stove.
No snacks?
I picked up like some snack bars.
Hmm.
So like I could have something to eat.
Yeah.
I didn't even make it to chapter 1 my first playthrough. Damn. But I left them, I think, on the stove when I came in, because I literally came in, I opened the Switch game. I put Pyra and Mithra up on a box because I don't have a spot on the shelf yet. I'm going to make a spot. And, you got some legs, woman. Then of the 10 of the dough. Skippity bop and dot up. Ah! What's up, bud?
Are those big things down there where you said I was gonna fight?
No, but it's the same species, just those are higher level.
Okay.
Why is that kid driving? That is a grown woman, and you will respect your elders.
Oh, that's the girl with the Madonna hair clip.
Yeah. She's gonna be a party member. I can definitely tell already. Mom car? That fucker looks exactly like Mumcar. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it does.
It's like Mumcar if he had normal eyes. What the fuck? Uni's gonna be like level 20 by the time he reaches here, and I'm gonna be like level 4.
Look, I know what exhaust smells
Yeah,
like,
probably.
and it
I'm
was
just fighting
exhaust in the
most
cockpit.
things.
Just check the ductwork, would you?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that. The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Nintendo, she is probably
hey,
older
Elma.
than you.
How'd it go out there? And would this be...
Probably more
one of
likely
the
older than you when I
you-know-whos?
met you, but...
Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
Find out how old Lynn is!
She's 13, and I know
She's
she looks
what?
young, and she is young, but trust me. she's
Well,
one
never
of our
mind,
top
Nintendo.
talents.
She is definitely
Most
younger
of the
than you.
time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
That is I think that's the youngest
As long as you're
Xenoblade
here,
playable.
why don't I
No,
take you on the
there's
transport?
Valdi.
It's a great
mind.
way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
Probably the same voice actor, Nintendo, yes. Changing party members. You can change your active party members. Add Lynn. Who's apparently a fucking tank. Well, 13-year-old's a damn tank. That makes sense. Okay, before we begin that, I'm gonna grab my snack. I'm hungry, but I don't want to make dinner yet. I grabbed my snack and my dinner. Hey, June, you be able to answer a question?
Okay, what's up?
Loaded cookie or peanut butter cup?
Peanut butter.
Okay, I will warn you, these are fitness bars, so they're both gonna taste like shit. Both? Nintendo went both? Okay, no, that one tastes good.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
That kid fucking driving.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour, Lynn? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
Cathedral! Relax and unwind with a good book. That's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least,
Nintendo, you said both. Am I getting the cookie out?
Administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley, as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level
I don't know,
there is
normally
a
something
hangar
like bum
complex
bum.
for Skell
Bum bum.
maintenance and repairs.
Bum bum.
And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
I don't speak Morse. I don't speak Moose either. Because Genie's icon is red. That's why you're asking so many questions. Because he hasn't said anything in 5 seconds. Oh, he's kicking the crap out of the giant animal.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Linley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but
Hold
let's
the
not get
phone.
sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
Hold the phone. I know this voice actor. Let me see if it tried right on it. First of all, Nintendo, you nailed it. I knew Lynn's voice sounded familiar. Damn it!
Experience. That's true on any planet.
Oh, even in this game, she can't escape being short. How are you doing there, Gene?
I am chilling, I am messaging.
Can I not? Where the fuck am I supposed to go if it's just behind a tower? Act like it's easy to get behind a freaking tower. Shut up, I made it behind the tower. Made it to the barracks.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
I think I can answer that one. So, you must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi!
Miss Ku. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it's
You don't have the audio for my stream going, do you?
More importantly, Elma. You
No.
found another one. Excellent
When you
work.
get here, I want you to listen to
Just doing
her
my
voice,
job,
the
Mr.
little ones.
Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our
and tell
new
me who
citizen,
you think it is.
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer.
The fact
And he'd
you
be an
need
excellent person to talk to when you're ready to
to
start
have
looking
like
for work.
police after
What about a
you've
job
escaped
right here with
Earth
Blade? He
is
seems
kind of sad.
capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows
The
enough
fear
to
of
be
God
able
was
to
not
make
put
an
into them
informed
by the
decision.
Earth exploding. We'll still do crime.
He seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
He could barely remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin? It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced
So to
alien
whoever is watching on
civilizations.
YouTube, hello.
Their technology and weapons were
That may be
beyond
Gene,
our
actually.
comprehension. We were like infants.
I don't know if Gene's on
naked,
YouTube or Twitch.
Powerless.
It is me.
The Earth was
Hi,
reduced
Gene.
to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly?
You should have done more, woman. You could have saved us all.
We are here, and we are alive. We survived.
9 people died out that location.
So yes, Project Exodus. Once
What
we
level are
learned
you?
the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to
What level
preserve
am I?
all her various life forms. That plan
4.
was the Earth Life
Okay.
Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project
You're already higher than I
Exodus.
was whenever I was almost at the place.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet, and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
You had a Dr. Stone scenario and you decided to build a fucking government?
Blade is an acronym. Builders
oh
of a
shit,
legacy
we've got that to
after
watch
the
today.
destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think.
I forgot.
It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was
you know,
too much
if you
for
would
the
have
provisional
thought
government
and
to
just, you
manage
know,
on its
drop
own,
kicked
so
everyone who
Blade
seemed like a
was
criminal off the back of the ship
The
in
idea
space, we
was
could
to
have had no
one
police.
central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Ah, yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand.
I have crippling
As the
anxiety and a
caretakers
big
of
bad
humanity's
thing of
survival,
sciatica.
We all have certain responsibilities.
I have given you all
And
the
hey,
information you
it's
need.
not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Ku,
I can't
even
unhear your
I'm
voice
tired
now
of hearing myself speak.
that
Why
I've
don't you take our
pinpointed
guest
who that
out for
is.
some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want him to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that scale. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby. What? You don't remember what a scale is? That gorgeous exoskeleton that just went by? Basically like the most incredible, awesomest super weapons ever? Lasers, force fields, bipedal and vehicular transformations. Sorry, I get so excited whenever I think about it.
Originally, scales were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned.
Maybe if you didn't keep some on the fucking ship,
Still,
you could have dealt with it.
Just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months.
My back popped.
We could never have come so far, so fast, without
I'm
scale
jealous.
technology.
Dude, just do the weird JoJo
I'd
pose
love
I
to
did
get you
last
into
time I
one to
had
see for
my stuff
yourself,
on, and you'll be
but
fine.
It's not that simple.
Low-key, I
Well, yeah,
tried that and it
duh.
did not
For
work.
one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot scales. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons.
And I'm a complex
And they're
machine with a
precious
broken
resource.
weapon. What's your point?
We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
Yes, I can. Watch me.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say?
I hear a community
If you
system.
become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me.
I hear community.
Why don't we check out the Mission Control Board first?
Community.
That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
You like my Saiyan Scouter?
What the fuck? Guessing that's one of the things you picked up from one of the enemies.
Yeah, I got some
So
armor
this
and
is
weapon
mission
drops, and that's just
We don't have
the
a
headpiece I
dispatch
got. I got a
system yet,
scouter.
So Blades
Nice.
usually choose their own assignments.
What's the scouter say on
Everyone comes
her
here and
power
selects
level?
from the missions available on the board.
And it's not
It
just official
says,
Blade
oh, it's
duties.
actually called a
Anyone with
scouter. Oh,
request is free to play.
it says I get
Citizens,
30 electric
citizens,
resistance.
whoever.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
it's basically how anything gets done
About
in
it.
LA, so the board is constantly updating.
And I got
about every
negative
Blade will stop by
15
here at
gravity
some point
resistance
next
because
shift.
of
It's like our second home.
this
You'll always find a
armor
number
piece.
of blades around
Pump.
here.
I actually have
Going off
negative
scene,
30
browsing
gravity
mission
resistance and
control for
negative
their next
15 thermal.
assignment.
Whenever I get freed up,
I just realized
I'll
what a
stop here first
variety
thing
of
to check
games
for
I
any
have
missions
coming
I
out
might
this
be
month that
suited
I'm going to
for.
be playing. This is going to be a weird fucking month.
Likewise.
Mhm.
And if the assignment seems too
I've
tough
got
to handle
RPG
solo, that's
of my
what the
favorite
Scout
series.
console is for. We should show
I've
you
got-
that next.
So,
Hey,
hi!
who's giving this tour anyway? We also
Oh, wow.
have a scout console.
Wow.
If the assignment seems too tough to handle solo.
Wow, you're doing great.
And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Hey,
Sorry, I had to handle that real quick.
What happened?
I had a bot.
Gotcha.
So just very quickly went to ban that.
Ta-da! The
Heard.
Blade Scout console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout console. You know, to get tougher.
If
This
you do
challenge
end up
mode?
joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
Wait.
You can't spell blade without team. Sorta.
Wait,
Anyway,
can you play the
awesome,
fucking
right?
game co-op?
So, you ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy.
Wait, like,
would
can
you?
we do co-op story missions?
I'm just saying, you'd have to be some kind of an idiot.
It seemed
not to
like
wanna
there.
join
I don't know about
Blade.
story missions, but it
Or
seems like
maybe
side
crazy
missions. It seems like there would be co-op because it just said I'm at a
Oh,
thing where it lets us
and
invite
here I
other
thought you might be
blades.
pressuring our guest.
Oh my god. Wait, that's cool.
That's okay. Okay, maybe getting too ahead of ourselves. Maybe getting too ahead of ourselves.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Let me get there at
Yeah.
that point, because I'm still walking around.
Yeah, you're still
and we'll
walking
try this
around.
stuff
You still haven't met the one I want you to guess the voice actor for, because you're gonna recognize it immediately if you remember him.
Oh boy, I'm scared.
It's for good reasons. You know them there well.
Okay, good.
It is a good voice actor. It's not Alejandro Saab, but it's a good voice actor.
Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition
Well,
equipment
you
from
got
any of the
me
vendors
very excited for no reason by
Oh,
saying
wow.
good voice
Those
actor and then
Blade
saying it's not
members face danger
Alejandro
on a
Saab.
daily
You suck.
basis.
You're welcome.
Having the latest gear isn't
lost
about
access to his
impressing your
Twitter.
friends. It's a matter of survival.
He did?
He doesn't have
True
access
enough.
to the Sayu Twitter right
And
now.
that goes not only for
It's being
your
used for
personal
crypto
armor and
scams.
weapons, what we call
No
got
way.
Yeah.
for spell equipment as well.
No.
It got hacked.
Can
It's
you
being
find
used for
that?
crypto scams.
Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Oh, I died.
That is the one thing I do not like. Since we don't have like a chain attack system, we can't revive.
Hey,
Oh, is there like no reviving at all?
That I wonder if that's part of the co-op. That may be part of the co-op.
Well, it could be part of co-op, or it could be like
A later unlock.
I guess
maybe?
sort of, kind of similar, but maybe it's like whenever we get more party members
Maybe.
than just two.
Maybe. I haven't seen
We'll
any
see.
form
If
of
there's,
chain
if
attack
there's
system.
no revive,
So
then
yeah,
I now
Blade
see
Tower.
how Enel was
When
able
you
to
come
get an
here,
evasion
it's
tank
usually
so
to stop
early
by
because
Blade
like
HQ.
you have to for a
The
game like
higher-ups,
this then if you can't
Secretary
revive.
Nagi and Commander
Yeah.
Vandam will spend most of their day here.
Commander Hall.
The government leaders too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General
Commander
Maurice
Chungus,
Hassan,
I don't
for
know.
example.
Commander
Blades
Black
sometimes report to
Chungus.
the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
That sounds
That
racist.
about does it for our tour. So.
Yes, it does.
what do you
Sounds like you were
Pretty
just saying
amazing
Commander
setup, right?
Cupcake.
You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks.
I don't want to be
Secretary
part
Nagi
of
will be
Blade.
waiting.
I want to sit there and flip burger. I got paid for going on a fucking tour. I will say so far I'm not attached to any characters. Maybe an odd one out there.
Yeah?
Music for New Los Angeles being like hip hop is kind of fucking funny.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment. What in the hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
I so badly want to say no. I kind of want to do it. I had a fuse.
Ms. Koo, how much do you know about life pods?
Life pods? You mean like from the white whale?
Yes, those life pods. Like the one Elma, a blade, rescued our friend here from.
Is he gonna guilt trip me?
Emphasis on the word rescue.
Is he going to
Because if
guilt
you
trip
aren't
me?
released, you just sit there frozen in stasis. Forever.
So did you have an engineering question about life pods? Or is this all part of the guilt trip?
God, they
sure
couldn't
I
have
have
picked a
no
better voice
idea what
actor
you're
for that
talking
shit.
Now, what'll it be, friend?
I had a fuse. Is he gonna keep doing this?
Now, you wouldn't want to refuse the people who saved your life, would you, friend?
I had a fuse.
You said no, you wouldn't refuse. That's a yes, right?
I had a fuse.
You said no, you wouldn't refuse.
Okay, he's in a
That's
loop
a
now.
yes,
Okay.
right?
Fine.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, he can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Now then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit.
I'm installing the
Here
hood.
in LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes.
You're
Based
so
on it, we
wearing
know
that!
exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
Yeah.
The better, as far as I'm
Fucker
concerned.
looks like Doom guy.
The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things.
I'm glad we both have the same thought of,
Which
oh my
comes
god,
in
it's
handy
Doom
if
guy.
we track down a raid or another citizen.
I straight up looked at it, I'm like, am I a Doom Marine right now?
Quite handy indeed.
It was either Doom guy
So
or
for this
like one
first
of the like
exercise, you'll be heading
like
here
the
to that
larger
white
people
sector.
from Halo,
Go there.
like big bulky
Install the
armored
Oh,
people.
the Spartans?
Yeah, but like one of the bigger, bulkier ones, not like the smaller
Yeah,
ones.
yeah. Yeah, like the Spartan
You took the
3s.
East Gate
Yeah.
out of the administrative district,
Yeah,
right?
dude, I look like George. George from Halo Reach.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
I'm so glad you guys can see what I'm looking at in the corner
Let's go
too.
install the hell
I'm so tempted. I'm doing it. I want to just be able to kill these things and then go.
That's what I thought you would fight. That's the exact one.
Yeah. This is the one that I just died to, and I'm coming back, and I'm like, do I want to do it again? Yeah, I want to do it again. I'm just gonna brute force it till it happens. You know me when I play these games. I'm just gonna brute force it till it happens.
You are going to brute force, and you are going to kick butt.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the west gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the east gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh? Seriously? That was you? Cool.
I don't think so. Those Grexes we took down were fairly routine. Definitely not something they'd lock both gates over, at least.
Then I take my cool back.
Yeah.
Wait a sec. You guys
I got a glove.
Grexes? The two of you?
Well, let's look at my glove.
Hey, that's still pretty cool.
It's a rubber glove for your
We've
prostate
been hassling
exam.
a lot of teams lately, especially how they hunt in packs.
Oh no, wait,
and
actually
all.
that's kind of fire.
Oh, that's kind of sick.
Let's not get
It looks
too
like the
excited.
snag
I
machine.
think that. I was thinking it looks like a Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Metal arm.
Fatal, especially when you're new.
Because you know I'm a Marvel guy and I have to.
Yeah,
you got to.
you're right.
And I'll take a Marvel guy over a DC guy.
But enough talk. We've got our mission.
At least we had good movies.
Let's get out.
I like DC Comics.
Yeah, at least we had good
Not the
That
movies.
build isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the east gate, shall we?
I don't know, man.
This is so funny.
I don't know, man. Man of Steel was pretty great.
I'm gonna.
I can't
mute you
say
for
that
life
without.
now after
I
that.
can't
Like,
say that without laughing.
Like, come on.
I have never watched a more shitty movie with my family.
Dude, look at all these arts.
Hey,
What the fuck?
These are the individual weapon level like arts. Like you have knife, assault rifle. Like, oh my god. Dude, the build capabilities of this game. I'm with it. Okay, curiosity. How much money do you have? Because I think I started out with 10k. From the bonus thing.
16k?
Okay, maybe not then. I don't know. But you're also way farther ahead of me.
I was given 5k earlier, so.
Oh, yeah, no, we probably both got the 10k starting out. It's my guess.
Yeah, probably. Oh, I don't know. I've been doing a lot of You're gonna fight that bird. You are going to fight that bird. I will 100% call it. You're gonna fight that fucking bird.
I'm looking at your stream to see what this bird is.
You're gonna fight that fucking bird.
Oh, the level 21 bird.
You're gonna fight the bird.
I'm gonna fight the bird.
You're gonna fight the bird. You're gonna win, and you're gonna fight the bird.
I'm gonna fight the bird, and that's gonna be where I learn my evasion tank build. Okay.
Yep. I think it's just insane with like how much you can do. Oh,
right. Like I wasn't expecting this out the gate. Like I wasn't expecting all of these arts.
No, I wasn't
for
expecting just like
individual
all that
weapon
shit.
type.
I wasn't expecting
That's
any of
insane.
this.
I will say, I think the only thing that I found weird, other than the button mapping where trigger is my jump, is that to get NPC dialogue, you don't interact with them, you just walk up to them.
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird.
I think that Senicula could have killed all these simius. Unless... what?
This is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That's
Also, I'm just gonna say this about the
It's a
voice actor that I
tyrant.
want you to hear. They couldn't have chosen a better person for such a smug little shit.
Looks just like any other Senicula.
For the girl that you're looking at?
Yeah.
For the one with the Monado haircut?
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, I will find this character after I level up my arts.
Basically, the second you enter the city, one of the first cutscenes after you get into the main area is hers.
Other indigents in the area.
Gotcha.
There's only one explanation. That Senicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Senicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep, and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid. Whoa there, rookie. We're talking about a tyrant here. Do you even understand what that means?
We should probably explain. Tyrant is our term for any indigenous life form that falls outside of our usual threat ranking system. In other words, they're too powerful for us to even measure how dangerous they would be to take on.
And
Gene's goal in this game is going to be to fight every single one of those bastards.
If a creature has even a single especially
Fighting
nasty
what?
trait, it's classified
They're
as
describing a
some of Blade's very best
level
teams
of
have
creature
come
that
back
is
with
outside
serious
their
injuries after
measurements.
running into a
And I'm like,
tyrant.
I'm doing it.
Gene's going to fight every single one.
I'm doing it.
There is
I'm
not
doing
going to
it
be
at
a
the
single
minimum
one.
level.
Yeah, Gene's going to set himself to level 1 and just bolt through it.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the New Game Plus goal, actually. I go level 1
All right.
And just beat the fuck out of things.
Just see what happens. Yeah,
Count me in, Elma.
that's what I did
Let's
with
do this.
Torna.
If we're gonna settle here on this
surprised.
With the
planet,
Torna New Game
we're gonna
Plus,
have to
I
get
went
used
in
to
level
dealing
1
with
because I mean
tyrants.
level 1 I still get
Fucking
We can't
Doom!
keep running
all the rest of
forever,
my
you know?
stuff.
Besides, I'd never forgive myself if someone
I
else
looked
ended
over
up
to
getting
watch your
hurt
thing
because
for
we
a
just left
second.
it.
You're just staring at Elma.
All right,
Yeah, man, I'm Doom guy.
but don't push
This
it
thing's about to
anymore,
kill my rabbit.
Either of you. If we can take it down, great. But if not,
You killed
even
my
just
rabbit.
luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This will be tougher than anything else we've faced.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. I want to fight the big dude.
Gotta say, this
We've been
blade's
spotted,
looking pretty
and it's
sharp.
big.
Start big. Move in and land a hit. Assault hammer. Flame grenade. Chrome armor. Infuriate.
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
Block this.
Hey, so I just demolished that early fight that you were on for a few minutes because I decided to level up.
It didn't actually take me that long for that fight.
Yeah, but I didn't probably half the time
Probably.
because I looked over every about it probably took you like a minute to do the whole fight roughly. Because it was what 4 enemies?
3.
It was 3. Okay. See, I had to question that because Elma did half of 1's HP in one attack, and I went, oh.
Yeah, Elma's broken.
I see that. I'm waiting for whenever. See, okay, I know they changed the canonical name for the MC, but I'm still gonna call him Cross.
Did they change it? Is it not Cross anymore?
No, because in all of the promotional stuff, his name was Ryan.
Out of all
They
the
gave
names
him-
they could go with, the
I know.
most generic bitch name I've ever heard in a game.
I know.
Fucking Ryan.
Yeah, if you look in the trailers, his name is Ryan, which I believe in the trailers for the original game it was Cross. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain it was still Cross. I mean, but I am gonna refer to him as Cross.
Dead ass and saying, I didn't watch any trailers for this game or the original.
I watched the trailers for the Definitive Edition because I wanted to see the new content that was added, like because this, with it being Definitive Edition, it has
nice work, Lynn.
Like a side story similar to Xenoblade 1.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to see if there was what I was assuming, like new content, which there is, which I'm excited for.
By the way, can we just say, I'm so happy with Monolith deciding that every single Xenoblade game gets to belong on one console.
Yes, 100%.
They could have waited and made this a Switch 2 exclusive, and then all of the rest of the games are stuck on the Switch. But no.
Right.
The probe should
No, they wanted to put this on the Switch, which I'm very happy for.
The top half of the cylinder
because this is the one Xenoblade game that I hadn't played.
The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves
And now I
the
can.
soil, so
Oh wow, the camera going into here was really wonky.
We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems
I'm
with the
entering a
local
cutscene.
wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
I like this handheld camera shot that they had going on.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool. A little janky, but cool. I love seeing my helmet.
You fucking helmet, man. You're gonna have to like constantly. You are going to be the one to put the helmet as your cosmetic item.
Oh, I can change the cosmetics?
Yeah, it has like the Xenoblade Definitive Edition thing of the cosmetic items.
I'm gonna make that the only staple.
The fucking helmet. If you get, you have to try on different helmets though to see if you get a better one.
I want a Doom Guy helmet. I want the green Doom Wraith.
Yep, planting probes.
It makes my head look gigantic.
It's so fitting though. You're just Rex's diver suit. You're good to go.
Oh my god, I am the salvager armor.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
Hold on, is this the voice?
You guys are probably going to hear a multiple stream thing real quick. Oh no, you're not streaming audio. Never mind.
Am I not streaming audio?
No, it doesn't matter. You're good.
Oh, okay. It's the voice in the cutscene before the title card.
I don't think so, but I don't remember.
I'll have to check whenever the character comes up, but I recognize this voice. I don't know what from, but I recognize it. Is it Taiga?
It is the right voice.
Is that Taiga?
It's fucking Taiga!
I love that.
Taiga's the little smug shit's voice.
I was trying to think about what that voice was, and I'm like, I recognize this. What do I recognize it from?
Taiga's the little smug shit's voice.
To the last line that they said, and they were like, we have to live to see it. And I was like, what does that sound like? And immediately my brain goes to Dumb Chihuahua, and I was like, oh my god, wait, is this Taiga?
It's Taiga.
I love that.
It's why I made the joke, like, oh, of course she would still get stuck playing a short character.
Oh, that's fair. I dig that.
Even in Xenoblade, she's the palm top tiger.
That's such a good quote. My helmet.
Fucking helmet! God, if like, it would make it so much weirder.
To my head.
It'd make it so much weirder if, like, you talked in cutscenes, but thank God you don't.
Right. I am glad that we have the actual, like, dialogue, like, when we're in combat, though. Because I just love hearing Shulk's voice come out of a Doomslayer helmet.
I think it would have been funny to me if they added a muffle effect whenever you've got the helmet on. Like they do
That would
in,
be cool.
Like they do in
cool,
Daisy.
But I think that'd be asking too much for a game where... Because, like, whenever you do the
oh, you're right. It may cause 10% lag.
No, I'm saying like whenever you have the display armor on, like it won't have that effect. Because it'll probably go off of your actual equipped armor piece.
I just think my mind immediately went to in Daisy whenever I would be wearing a helmet and I would piss off my buddy whenever I was playing because of the sound of munching echoing throughout the helmet.
Okay, that is pretty funny.
Oh, by the way, I made this comment earlier. Here's the 2 generic-ass characters.
Wow. It's like a Walmart version of Ethel and her subordinate.
See, my mind went to Mikhail and the chick
Mick
from
and Petroka.
Yeah, it looks like discount Mick and Petroka.
I can see the Mick. I can't quite see the Petroka.
If she
like
cut her hair.
just because of her hair. Yeah. Petroka's whole thing
Please
is
tell
her
me they
hair
gave
was
him the voice
ungodly
actor.
long.
Well, now look what the
Oh,
cat
Mick?
tracked in.
Maybe.
No, it's not. It's someone else.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less. That
It's not the
was
same voice
reckless. And goddamn magnificent.
If you're gonna give me that character, you need to give him the voice actor. Damn it.
Character with a giant mustache?
Mm-hmm.
Are you wanting a Dixon?
No. You want to know his name?
Van Damme?
It's Van Damme.
Oh, they didn't give him Van Damme?
It does not sound like Van Damme's voice. Let me see if it's actually his voice actor. I've got the behind the voice actors.
But you do also need to remember this was before the Van Damme trend.
Yeah. This was actually the start of Van Damme.
Yeah, this was the first Van Damme. Oh, that's crazy to think about.
Control F. Control F. Nope, he has only played in Xenoblade X. Who plays actual Van Damme? Xenoblade 2 voice actors. I hope you guys remember the fact that we said this is not spoiler free. This is very much not spoiler free. Wait, wasn't this one of the voice options?
Can I just wait, what's the name?
Simon Thorpe?
No, that wasn't one of the options.
Okay. I will note
Can
something.
I take a second to appreciate? I'm sorry to cut you off, but can I take a second to appreciate the hip hop music that for some reason plays in New Los Angeles?
It's pretty sweet. It's pretty fitting.
Kind of vibey. Okay, continue with your thought.
Hats off to Van Damme's voice actor in Xenoblade 2. That was his first voice role.
Really?
That was his first voice role. He's only played in 4 voice roles total.
He's had like some of the best like acting in the game.
Yeah. He's only got 4 voice roles right now. Xenoblade 2, Hitman 2, Baldur's Gate 3, and Xenoblade 3.
Yeah,
Dude, he's got a crazy.
Don't worry about it.
He's gonna.
Right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm.
He likes the 2s and
I'm trying to think of the
3s.
word. I'm trying to think of the word. What's the?
If you'll all excuse me.
He's got a crazy portfolio.
Yeah, Hitman, Baldur's Gate, and fucking Xenoblade.
Hitman, Baldur's Gate, and Xenoblade.
He also only likes them in
That
2s
wasn't
and
obvious
3s.
at all.
Hitman 2,
Look at you
Xenoblade 2,
I
Baldur's
swear,
Gate
you're
3,
like two
Xenoblade 3.
children excited about a new toy.
They're in pairs too.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to
okay,
personally
well,
train
there's
arrest
Taiga.
before.
Yep.
Is that so odd?
It is.
There goes
before we
Taiga
even asked him
doing
to become a blade.
Tokyo Drift.
There's the
Stick
Palm
up
Top
here.
Tiger.
They can't
Usually
arrest you if
I
you're
ask
faster.
when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me
Can't
to just
arrest
let
you if
that
their
one
police
go.
are a joke. It's Los Angeles. The police are a joke.
Where are your
Oh
manners?
my god.
I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Oh, is this
say-
Mumcar?
Dr. Vandom is Blade's top officer.
Yeah.
Oh, it is Mumcar.
Yeah.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it.
You know what else he reminds me of? You played Pokemon Fusion, right?
Not much for conversation, are
Did you fight Team Rocket in that?
So you
Yeah,
still
it does
have
look like
to
Giovanni.
here.
It does look
From the
like
look of
Giovanni.
things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
But he is
No.
stanced up like
So let's
Mumcar would
cut the
be.
crap and
Yeah.
get down to business.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment. Whoa there, Itchy Trigger. I know you're just chafing at the bit to run out there and grab the world
Hi,
by
Tiger.
its tail, but you need to choose a division first. Once that's all hashed out, we can get into detail about what your first assignment's gonna be.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right?
I don't even
There
remember
are 8
Nagi's
different
name.
fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade.
Yo! Sword and
Officially
Shield's
called
gym
divisions.
badges.
Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Let's start with the Pathfinders. Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest of the human race.
Okay, next up, Interceptors. You met Akalov and Evans, right? Irina and Gwen? This is their division. Interceptors have one main duty. Protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira. Right now, this is probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads. They escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to
Okay,
go
that is
out
the
and just
sad part about
blast any
behind the voice
indigent
actors is
moves.
it's not up to date with this game yet, but I was checking
And you got your
the
reclaimers.
Mumcar lookalike, whose name is apparently Doug.
These guys were in charge of finding the
I
other
was checking
pieces
his
of the
VA
White
because he
Whale.
sounded
Among
familiar.
other things, that
And it's
is,
not who I thought it would be, which is
including
why I'm
anything
thinking it
of
might
ours
be
left behind
updated
after
and
a
they haven't
battle.
changed it yet, or they
Skell
haven't shown
debris,
who the role
weapons,
is yet.
personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta
But
be
if
done.
I'm wrong, that is some insane vocal range.
Until we're up and running here on Mira, and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like
may
it's
just be wrong.
irreplaceable. Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Next, Curators. Curators are the first to scout
I
ahead
scrolled
to
slightly on the
unexplored
behind the
territory,
voice actors list. No, I
bringing
think I saw a
back whatever
character I'm gonna
samples
like.
they can get their hands on. Fruits,
I-
bugs, sticks and
I'm
stones,
noticing
you name it.
what you meant by the youngest Xenoblade
It's
protagonist,
not all
or one
picking
of.
berries, though.
Mm-hmm.
Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigents.
I literally yelled, "She's how
All right,
old?"
Prospectors.
Yeah, see, I didn't catch how old you meant
Prospectors do, well,
until I just heard it.
prospecting.
Is
They poke
Valdi
around
really
looking
younger?
for minerals, resources, and whatnot.
I think
Things we
Good
need
Boy
for
Valdi
everyday
is.
life here. We
It's
packed
Best
all the
Boy Valdi,
essentials
come
we
on, right.
could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water.
It's hard to tell.
Survive.
It's hard to tell that. Yeah, it's hard to tell though because he's a map.
Sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from
Yeah,
scratch.
it's true.
From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, outfitters.
Yes, Valdi is
All
older
of our
actually.
ground gear and Skell weaponry is developed
So
and
she's
sold
the
by
youngest
private arms
Xenoblade character,
manufacturers,
15.
or AMs.
Oh, okay.
Outfitters are blades.
So like same age as
supporting
Shulk
these
was at the start of
AMs.
Xenoblade.
They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the mediators. These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems a civvy has, they come to mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators. It's not a division for everyone. You need to be a jack of all trades, and a people person.
I'm not that one then.
Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator. But if you
The
got what it
comfort yawns
takes,
kicked
it's a
in for me.
clutch role.
Yeah.
Keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join?
They're an all of the above
Don't fret
option.
about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigents, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like. So there's really no reason to stress about this. All right, you ready to choose?
Yeah, and? We're on pins and needles here.
Place data probes, protect the people, eliminate threats, find wreckage, scout territory, find minerals. Kind of want to explore.
Then it's settled?
All right.
Hey,
Thank
Pug.
God that's
Hi, bud.
over. By the
They
power
said the C
invested
word,
in
say it.
me, yada yada, you're officially a
Cathedral!
Thank you.
I did it during my stream too.
I know, but I just heard it and went, I'm having him say it again.
Now
Huh,
for the
crazy to
job.
think it took
Let's
me an
get down
hour
to
to
brass
get here.
tacks.
Crazy to think it took me 2 hours to get where I'm
Nelson's
at.
team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a
Even
data
crazier
probe
to
out
think
in
you
Eastern
put the game
Primordia.
down before getting 5 minutes in the
Then,
first time.
Nothing.
Yeah. Now I'm 2 hours in and I'm still hooked. The only reason I'm like, okay, maybe put it down at some point is because we have to watch something.
Yeah, we gotta
Your
watch
guess is as good as mine.
That and I'm on
They
like
did
3
have a
hours of
Skell
sleep.
with them. I
Oh.
think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
Yeah, no, I think I'm around the same,
All right,
honestly.
we're on it. We'll head to
Like,
their last
it like
location and go
accumulative,
from
because
there.
I woke up a good few times.
Report whatever you
Same.
find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
I remember I went to bed
Roger that.
around... Like, actually... Like, slept. It was... Here, it was in... The... Oops, let me drop my phone. It was in the signal chat. It was like 3 a.m.-ish. And then I woke back up like 4. Woke back up at 5. And then I woke back up at 8. And then I finally got out of bed at 10.
Nice.
So
I went to bed at 2
So you went to bed at 2, okay.
and I woke up at 5 and then I went to work.
Uh-huh. Oh, you know. Why are you up so late?
We don't ask questions that I don't have the answer to.
No, you were just up.
I was just up and couldn't get to sleep.
That's fair.
I laid down at 10.
Yeah, and stared at your ceiling.
Yeah. You see me?
Yeah, I did that. Have you ever like tried to force yourself to sleep by like drawing little squares with your eyes while staring at the ceiling? Or is that just me?
No, I count the popcorn spikes.
See, I would, but I don't have those.
See, I'm in an old-ass apartment that's floor is falling apart and they won't fix them.
You have a lot of those.
I have put tape on the fucking floor to deal with it.
Have you really?
Yeah, there's tape on my floor right now.
Oh my god.
It started getting so bad that like my chair was starting to rip chunks out of the floor, so I put tape over it.
Oh my lord, man.
Fucking crazy, bro.
Okay.
Also, your background's quiet. You probably don't need to keep hitting push, push, push.
It's unintentional.
Oh, okay.
Like I kept my finger hovered over it.
Hi, Maple.
I kept my finger hovered over it. And then I just kept accidentally pressing it.
That works. So, from what I'm realizing, this is a really big fucking game. I think this would be bigger than, like, all of the Xenoblades.
Xenoblade world. I know that for a fact. This is the biggest Xenoblade.
There is 8 fucking paths you can go down.
Yeah.
What the fuck? And I'm not talking about, like, paths of, like, oh, this is how big the world is. There's 8 fucking job paths.
Yeah, I know.
What?
I watched you try and select them.
Fuck!
You know, the world is gigantic.
Start big. Move in and land a hit.
What if our job effects, like, are, if it affects our ability to go up?
That's a good question. Do we want to test it?
I'm down once you get done with what we're there.
I was gonna say, I can get to where I do, like, the job selection. Like, I can just speed run through the game for that.
Go for it.
I'm really feeling it. Wait, what?
You must be the latest recipe. Yes, my name is Doom Guy.
Flame grenade.
Elma's down and I can't get her back. Oh, I can. No, that
you can revive them.
Yeah, you can get him back up. You can get him back up. You can get him back up. Yep, that's a thing.
Okay. Okay, but if you die,
then it's over. Yeah.
I like that.
I'm okay with that a lot more than I was what the original thing seemed like it was.
Yeah, that does just mean it's seeming to mean that evasion tanking is the way to go for this game.
I'd rather take I'd rather, instead of trying to evasion tank, I kind of want to just make sure my tank's doing their fucking job.
Yeah. I like the idea of playing evasion tank. Like, I love playing as Dumb Band. And I love playing, I didn't, like, adore playing as Morag, but anytime I play Zeke, I just play with Corbin. And that is the craziest evasion build you'll ever use.
I'll be honest, combat-wise, they made it to where this just feels like Xenoblade 1.
It does feel like, it feels like Xenoblade 1 but revamped.
Yeah.
Which I like.
Really? Hot comparison here, but it feels like Xenoblade 1 with the added Vanguard switch for your weapons.
Yeah, no, you're right. I completely see what you mean by that. To me, it feels like they combined Xenoblade 1 with the dual class system in Xenoblade 3, where you can do the, like, chain arts.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like to me.
Oh, bye, Dad. I have money. Is there a store?
You can sell stuff as well, which is why I'm curious as to how the store system works. Like, you can just sell straight from your inventory, which I like.
Huh.
I knowledge you couldn't do that in, like, Xenoblade 1.
No, you could not. I kind of want to find the thing where you try to summon people in. I want to see how this works. Blade Scout console. You cannot use this now.
What can you not use?
Blade Scout console, the thing for co-op, I think.
Ah, okay.
The thing we think it's so. Here's the thing that I'm thinking. Okay, It is either A, that's the co-op area, or B, that's a gacha system.
Oh.
Either A, core crystal, or B, co-op. Kind of okay with either, but would prefer the co-op. Shelf terminal. I would like weapons, please. I guess I want a knife.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I guess I can't use a fucking knife. That's right, the assault rifle. Teabag is teabag. That's fine, just give me a fucking snorkel.
So, first of all, I don't know what it is that you're laughing at. Let me see what you got. Oh my god. I see
We
what
can
you're
be
laughing
helmet buddies.
at. Do it. No, so the what was I gonna say? The co-op. I looked into it just because I'm curious. So the way that it works is it's not, at least this was in the original. I don't know about this version, but I don't know if if they would change it. The way that it works is there are certain multiplayer missions that you can do with NPC versions of someone's character.
That's still pretty cool.
That is cool, but not as cool as just straight up co-op.
Yeah. Let's be 100% honest, though. It's Nintendo servers. I wouldn't want them trying a fucking co-op game.
Oh, for sure.
Also, I am fully decked out as a Halo Spartan.
Oh my god, you are. I'm ready for Rip and Tear to start playing whenever you get into battle.
Nah, fucking BFG starts playing.
Yeah. I can't mimic BFG with my mouth. That's so much synth.
You can't mimic BFG with your mouth because if you tried to, your mouth would explode. From the pure energy. Nah, from the pure energy that BFG creates in a human, you would self-destruct.
Genuinely, dude. Like, I become a different human when I hear that song.
I think that's a physical thing.
What?
I think we do become different humans whenever BFG comes on.
Dude, it's real.
Alright, let's try this. How about...
Look at that! Follow up with melee attack. Flame grenade! Fire Shadow strike! Look at that! Follow up with melee attack.
Oh. Oh, wait. I see now, actually. I was wondering why you're at a higher, or the same level as me, but I have more arts than you do.
Yeah.
The arts are not earned by level, they're earned by class level.
Yeah, there's a rank up. There's a class rank.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. That's why I have more, because my class that I'm using is max level right now for cross. I was like, you're missing an art, but we're the same level. That's cool. I like that. I like that more than just your arts are based on level.
Yeah. I keep trying to jump with the wrong, but that's
You keep trying to hit B?
I hit A.
Oh.
I hit... So the funny thing is, I'll hit B, then I'll hit A, and then I'll go, oh wait, and hit the trigger. Wish you would have bet, like, Monolith was like, hey, if you're gonna take down our servers, like, we need to be allowed to release the
That could have happened. That could have happened. But it could also just be that they're seeing this. You don't think it's like popping off right now. So they're like, hey, you want to remake this one game?
Well, so now that it's not...
Well?
So now that it's not on... Every single Xenoblade game until 2 was in a really shit situation.
Yeah.
Xenoblade 1 launched at the end of the lifespan of the Wii. So very few people got to experience it because everyone had either moved on or just it could not get on. Xenoblade X came out on the fucking Wii U, which no one owned. All of 5 people owned, and I'm 2 of them.
You're 2 of them.
So like you've got all that problems to deal with there, and realistically, Xenoblade 1 and X getting a remake treatment makes too much fucking sense.
Yeah.
And I'm glad they did, because it's very clear that people wanted this game. People are excited about this game. People wanted a new Xeno game. You know, this isn't new. It's new to most people.
This gets me interested in the possibility. I'm not saying it's gonna really ever happen because this is in the hands of Sony. But getting Xenosaga.
It is not in the hands of Sony.
Not in the hands of Sony?
It's in the hands of Square and Namco.
Oh, sorry, Square.
Square owns Xenogears, I believe. No, Xenosaga.
Yeah.
Square owns Xenosaga, and Namco owns Xenogears.
That's right. Aren't they owned by a big company now, though?
Square?
Square and...
So Namco is owned by Bandai. Bandai Namco now.
Yeah.
That's why there's a thank you to Bandai Namco in Xenoblade 2 and 3. But other than that... I'm trying to think. I don't think so. Is Square Enix owned by a new... No. Square Enix... I feel like I'd have heard if Square Enix was acquired.
If it hasn't been, I'm trying to think about what it is that I'm thinking of.
They sold part of their company.
That was probably it.
Yeah.
Who'd they sell it to?
West sold its Western studios to Embracer Group.
I don't know what that is.
Neither do I. But it's for IPs like Tomb Raider, Deus Ex, Thief, and Thief. So it's not the Xenos.
Okay.
Embracer Group is a Swedish game studio that started out as the name Nordic Games. Think of it as a big studio that owns a bunch of smaller studios.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Including but not limited to THQ, Fish Labs, Anime Limited, Limited Run, Arc Games, and Studios. It has an arrow, just go to it.
Yeah.
It has a point on the map, just walk to it.
I was just reading what it said. I like to learn the lore, man.
We don't read.
I play these games partially... You're right. But I play these games partially for combat, partially for lore, mostly for funsies.
This one, I feel like the lore is going to take a backseat.
Yeah. I feel like I'd play this one... Similar to Xenoblade 2, I'd play this one more for the combat.
I liked Xenoblade 2's story, but it's not a story that I give as much of a fuck about. Like,
it's
4 times
not
over.
as good as like Xenoblade 1. Like I think Xenoblade 3 honestly has the best story.
I agree.
I think
it also has
Xenoblade
the best
3 has best story. Xenoblade 2 has overall the best combat, but this is so far a close contender.
Yeah.
And Xenoblade 1 is probably just the most balanced.
Yeah, Xenoblade 3 has the best story and best waifus, though, so... Best game. I'll tell you one thing, this game ain't a contender for it yet.
No.
So far, we've got Elma and a child.
And discount Ethel.
Yeah.
No.
So far, we have red bodysuit and jailbait.
Don't get me wrong, though. Elma is kind of up there, in my opinion. I like it.
Not into it. Not into it.
I like it, but I liked it from 2. I don't know about this quite yet.
I need more to find out if I like anything yet. Where the fuck am I going? Hey, if you guys could not try and fight me, because I'm way the fuck
Wait,
under
you've
level.
only lived on Mira for 2 months?
Yep.
Oh. Wait, so then this is happening at the same time as, like, the battle between Bionis and Laconis?
Yep. The first battle.
Roughly. The first battle. The very
Because
first
you gotta remember that,
No. It would have happened even before that, because for a while they lived in peace, and then whenever Arglist was taken over by Zanza because of the Monado...
But you also gotta remember he said he's done the rebirth countless times before in Xenoblade 1. Which means that he's done it again and again and again.
Oh, you're right. You're very right there.
So this would have been the first of many battles,
would have
probably.
been around... Well, like, this would have just been around the creation period.
Yep.
Because when Zanza and Maneth just created the world.
Yep. There wouldn't, and in terms of what's left over, probably the Cloud Sea would just now be starting to form in Xenoblade 2.
I don't know. It depends on how long Moritha stood.
Well, that's the thing. So Moritha is the land of Earth before Klaus blew it up.
Yes, but like... Did Klaus blow up the Earth? Like, is that how that happened?
When he created the new universe, he destroyed Earth. That's what the problem was.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I want to note, I don't think that's how I was supposed to get up here, but I just fucking parkoured my way up a mountain. This game follows the whole...
parkouring up a mountain.
This game follows the whole rhetoric of, if I can see it, I can probably go there.
Yeah. It's a Xenoblade game, of course it does.
Love that, though. I always do.
Oh, you know what I think this actually is, Poky?
Mm-hmm.
This is A, yes, multiplayer missions. B, quest exceptions.
I knew we would have heard from them by now.
Ah, that makes sense.
It was definitely fighting
That's what I'm
something.
thinking is what they're saying.
This
This would be like a
it's not the
quest
usual
board.
claw or bite marks.
Listen, okay, all I know is that my fight right now is with Grandma Redskin and Taiga.
So did they walk
That's my team.
Grandma Redskin?
And Taiga. Grandma Redskin and the Palm Top Tiger.
I mean, you're Ryuji.
Right.
No, because I don't
Either
want to
way,
fuck
they
this
couldn't have gotten
13-year-old.
very far. Let's keep looking.
Ah, so you're
Check
so you're
this
the
out.
other dude. What's his name?
I'm picking up an Earth-based
Takasu.
IFF signal coming from that
That works.
It's Pathfinder.
That thing over there, maybe?
So mission control. Okay, well, can't use this
look
now.
natural,
Great.
does it?
Cool. Thanks. Thank
No,
you.
it doesn't. It looks like trouble.
Blade Scout
And look at
console.
this. I'm picking up readings for other life forms too. Multiple signals, moving around inside the structure. Elma, you don't think...
I think you're right. Look at their movements. They're controlled, orderly. They're definitely not wild animals.
Nopon?
Now the question is, are they
No
native
pun.
to Mira?
Shut
Remember, they
Visitors
pronounce it
like
differently.
us.
up!
And if so, from
No!
where?
No!
You think it's one of the
Yes.
forces that destroyed Earth?
I'm looking at you, right? Yeah. No!
Let's not jump to any
You can't spell
conclusions.
blade
It's a
without
big
team.
universe
That's
out
just
there.
wrong.
Of course, we shouldn't rule it out either.
There is like only like 2 letters that are spelled.
They share 2 letters.
Yeah, E and A. And so does most of the fucking English language.
By the way, those are both vowels.
Their signals, they might be close enough to intercept ours.
Most of the English language uses at least one of those, unless it's fucking rhythm.
Stay calm. We don't want to provoke
You know what's funny?
them.
What's up?
Today I learned that, this is completely off topic, but we were talking about vowels and everything. I played Wordle today. And I learned how to properly spell based.
What are you doing?
B-A-S-E-D?
It's okay, Lynn.
No, like basting food, like where you baste a steak
B-A-S-T-E?
with butter.
Meaning?
Yeah, I thought there was an
To
I
know if diplomacy
for a long
is a
time.
viable option.
Roger that.
B-A-I-S-T. That's how I thought it was spelled.
We come in peace, and we're
I
willing
can
to
see that.
negotiate. If you have any Earth alien prisoners, we'd ask the conditions for their release.
I played Wordle and that
If
was
you
the
don't,
word.
We'll leave you in
And
peace.
I had 3 guesses and I went, what was it?
No conditions.
Haste.
We have our orders. All Earth aliens must die.
What did I even put? Put haste.
Record.
Haste.
Here they come.
And
Take it in close.
something else. I don't remember. I just look over and you're about to get probed. What is this game?
Split edge.
Move in and do some damage.
I have learned a new technique that I think is pretty fucking cool.
This.
Which is?
Assault hammer. Topple them.
You have the ability to use arts before they're recharged.
What?
Instead of a chain attack bar, you have a recharge bar at the bottom of your screen. If you press Y, you can use it beforehand.
Oh, that was one of the things that Enel went over in that video in a little bit that I saw. That is a new thing to the remake.
That is sick.
Move in and do some damage.
Yeah, that's exclusive to the remake. That's awesome. I know he started talking about the green bar, but I was like, I don't want to learn a whole lot about the game before I play it.
I apologize, but you have been close.
I mean, I'm getting there soon.
You could probably use it, like, now.
Move in and do some damage.
Who knows?
Early bird.
Random.
Yeah!
You're gonna pay for that,
I still love how you can make Malos in this game as your character. Like you have the Malos hairstyle, you have a Nia and Mithra hairstyle.
So much for the
Yeah, but there's no
diplomatic
Nael,
approach.
so what's the point?
What's the deal with wanting us all dead anyway?
Okay, they're not.
Maybe someone higher up their chain of command would be
If
willing to
if you
negotiate.
saw that there was the ability to like basically make Nile, would you have done it?
I probably would have gone for a cat lady, at least. No, because I do like making myself in the game, so other than trying to just fuck around.
Yeah.
I do that in every game that has customization. Code Vein,
Right.
fucking...
You did it in Dark Souls.
Yeah, I did it in Dark Souls, except for our Dark Souls 3 run where I made fucking Shrek.
That was funny.
The only thing I did in that fucking game is Shrek.
Yeah. You
And
made
the first
Shrek,
boss.
and then you beat the tutorial boss.
Yeah, I beat the first boss, too.
Oh yeah, you did go and beat.
Yeah, I
Vort.
just said I
That's
was
right.
done afterwards.
Yeah, you did beat Vort.
Lynn,
You're right.
Can you give us an
You're right, I'm wrong.
approximate location for that IFF signal?
If.
Let's see.
Why do I have Discord messages?
I love that game. I love Dark Souls 3.
Seems to be originating
But,
from
like-
that building over there.
The early game of that game is so boring. I won't lie.
Then we'd better get moving. There's no time to lose.
My issue with Dark Souls is just, it's too hard. I have fun with the challenge, but that game is not challenge,
this is
it's
where we
frustration.
tell you get good. Oh, I have learned something. Walk jump, not very high. Sprint jump, yeet.
Yeah. Whee!
Sprint jump, I feel like I'm on 0 gravity. Yes, into the barracks.
Just being able to jump everywhere is fucking fun.
I like the movement. I like being able to sprint.
I like being able to run. It means I can be a pussy all I want. It means I can do just like I do whenever I see most women. Run.
I just hiccuped.
Oh, I ain't had those in ages. I'll get him now during this stream.
Yeah.
If that, I'm gonna shit myself. One or the other. We'll figure out which one later.
It's like whenever I'll just be like, you are now manually breathing. Like you are now.
You are a cunt. You are what we in the trade call a cunt.
See, I have to do that now because Edwin has been doing that to me non-stop for like the last week anytime we play Marvel Rivals.
He's been just telling you you're manually breathing every time?
Yes.
Dude, I'd divorce that friend.
Gonna message him that.
Just say I'm divorcing you.
Where is he?
Just message I'm divorcing you.
Divorce.
It didn't have to be like this.
He's gonna ask what, and then I'm just gonna say, Poke said so.
Poke, what is an ASMR screen?
I hate that so much. that just reminds me, I started looking back at Twitch clips because on the channel that we won't discuss here because it's private, I uploaded remember the pickle argument? I uploaded that like little snippet from the VOD, that 30-minute segment of the pickle argument from the stream.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm like, this is just funny, I've had it saved on my computer forever, I'm gonna upload this. And I started like going back through Twitch clips because I'm like, I want to know what the date is for this. Like, when was this streamed? And I couldn't find it, but I started just going through every single Twitch clip that I've had that I don't remember getting. And there are some weird Twitch clips that we've made, man.
It didn't take you this long to figure that out, bud.
Yeah, but like there are some weird ones that I didn't even know we did. Like I know we have weird ones that I found funny that we quote all the time. But like, there are just ones where I'm like, do I have an example of ones we quote all the time?
No, ones that like are like, what the fuck?
I can send it to you.
Yeah, go for it.
Let me grab it. Which?
I'll put it up on the stream.
Sure, go for it.
I probably won't actually, because that requires a lot of work, and that sounds like a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Can you set it on Signal so I don't have to switch over your stream?
Yes, I can do that. Share.
Dead.
Link. You said Signal.
You killed them all.
Yeah, Signal.
Blood.
Fortune did not smile upon them today.
That's not what I wanted to do.
You filthy Earth aliens do
I tried to, hit Control V and I accidentally hit Windows and just pasted it into Windows.
Than the others. Are you in charge?
There you go.
Okay, I have to say, what the fuck is this? Is this clip name? Tired squirrel? Come on, bro.
Oh.
Hello, Glennar.
I thought you were talking about the actual clip name.
And I command this squad. If this planet is your home, we apologize for intruding.
My fucking sleepy voice, Ana.
Yeah. And then King clipped it because I was like, okay, why was that hot?
Dude, I haven't done that in age. I haven't done Aura in ages.
I know, I'm glad.
You want me to fix that?
If you do it like that, I'm okay with it.
Okay, I'll wait for a tired stream.
Right.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. So at the end of this stream, got it.
No, because it's got to be morning tired. It can't be night tired. Because if it's night tired,
oh, that's right.
Morning. It'd be like,
I'm guessing there's a good chance we might have a score to settle.
Be the equivalent of
gives you the legal right to. If your doctor says you don't get nothing, you get the legal right to yeet.
Doctor says you get no. Isn't that a slur that I actually don't know?
That's why I didn't say it.
I don't know if it's a slur or not. That's the problem. Oh, apparently now Elma can get you up.
Oh, okay. So then it is the 3 party member.
Yep.
Or is it specifically Elma?
You just showed Elma in the picture.
That's fair.
Assault hammer. Flame grenade. Recuperate.
Nicholas, I think you're a little under level.
Armor. Flame grenade.
I need y'all to now you leave the child alone.
Heal me. Scream Ed. This is hurting me down.
Where's the child?
I'm not gonna make it.
Where's my palm top tiger?
I love how your new equivalent of light heal is just, hey, I'm gonna boost your defense for a second. Your physical defense, to be specific. Does it heal?
It does heal. Oh. I also like the fact that you have a recovery.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I
you
like
have
that
I
one.
have a light heal.
Oh.
Elma, get your butt up, you fucking...
Give them hell.
Some vision display on your handheld device. Useful. Let's do about mirror. Give a look. There we go. Menu map seconds. Menu walls. I think that is the only thing that I am a little sad about with this remake.
What's up?
Is that since it's on the Switch, and this is like the only time I think the Wii U gamepad has been viable outside of Pikmin, was seeing the map and like being able to fast travel from the gamepad.
Yeah, but no one liked using the fucking gamepad for gameplay unless it's like...
It's true on any planet.
But that's what I'm saying, like that was a
Looking
cool
at the
way of
screen.
using the gamepad. Like, to me, that was a cool way of using it, and that's why I like, at least how you described it for Pikmin as well, was having the map and being able to, like, send the captain.
Oh, the go here command being on there too?
Yeah.
Dude, my favorite thing about that, though, is not only was that a good use of it, you could aim the Pikmin with the touchscreen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you could put your stylus down on the screen and you could either rapid tap or you could hold your stylus there and then rapidly press the R button.
See.
Look at that. Follow up with melee.
Now granted, much like Kid Icarus, it would hurt your wrist after a while.
Split edge.
But
Assault
it
hammer.
was worth it.
They're tough.
I
Heal
should
me
heal
up.
up first. Melee attacks.
Block this.
Back to combat.
Use an aura.
Back to skibbity bop and duck 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 Ow, fuck, I fell. I about fell from a chair.
Damage.
Don't fall from your chair.
From my chair. Okay, I need a fucking healer.
Move in and keep the rip going. Upper hand. Slide. Slender. Side flash.
Okay, there we go.
I need a medic.
Destroyed. Move in and strike.
Flame grenade.
Ah, I need a medic bad.
Patch me up.
Medic. Medic.
Roam armor.
I didn't mean to give me armor. I need to give that to Lynn.
Move in and do some damage.
I need to give that to the palm top tiger.
Upper hand.
To the victors go the spoils.
Excellent strategy.
Okay.
Ant-Man in the trap.
Lady in the Tramp.
Ant-Man in the trap. Here's your daily reminder that the way Endgame should have ended was Ant-Man crawling up Thanos' ass. Thank you, have a good day.
He ain't wrong, though. You don't be wrong.
I so wish that they would have at least referenced it.
Yeah, I kind of wish they did as well.
Like, just have Ant-Man start running up behind him. Like, I'm gonna get you! Oh, shit.
Assault hammer!
Shadow strike! Nice. Move in and do some damage. Early bird.
Flame grenade!
I'm just killing these, whatever these are.
Chrome armor! Leave it to
Move in
me!
and keep the work going.
Look at that! Follow up with melee attacks.
Nice. Move in and do some damage. Upper hand.
Huh?
Shadow strike.
There's an item menu! During battles!
Nice work.
There's an item menu during battles?
What the fuck?
What do you mean?
In your next battle, hit plus.
What?
I've never seen that shit before!
Neither have I.
What?
Bless you?
The tired, you're starting to kick in.
Oh, okay. I thought you just sneezed, like, very aggressively, and I was like, bless you?
No. I just haven't had enough Coke. Coca-Cola, of course.
Heard.
Because if I said the other Coke, you'd have problems with our stream. On my stream. It's our stream. You're here too. You're here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Your game's right there. You're streaming.
Yeah.
This is actually tryhard's content.
No, I don't. Oh yeah, what do you have? So you have Wild Down, Wild Smash.
No, the lack of tryhard's content is what the next
Flame
Let's
Clove.
LP has caused.
Crash Talk. Oh yeah.
It's not that one.
Oh?
It is not that one.
You told me what this was.
I have hinted at it. I have not directly said it. It is not the one I said to you, though.
Okay.
I'll tell you about it after.
Okay. If either of us remember.
Dude, I won't be surprised if, like, the second I get off of this, like, my face hits a bed. If it wasn't for Dr. Stone, it would.
Yeah, fair. Skills. Ooh, we have skill trees.
Oh, you know, I haven't been touching any of my fucking... Huh.
Yes, please.
Oh, that's...
Oh my god, there's so many classes.
I have arts. I have arts. Got arts and crafts and arts and crafts and crafts.
Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
Crafts and
Oh, here we go. Oh, now I can change my my weapon class. Okay.
Crappy dappy doo.
More advanced than the Drifter, can learn skills which provide various effects being equipped to progress command. Attaining rank 10 in any final stage classes allows you to master that class's weapons. Mastering a class's weapons allows you to use those weapons and any associated arts even when using a different class. Ooh, okay. So now I get, with this, I get backslash.
I am so sorry for that noise.
Early bird. Did you make it? It didn't come through over Crisp. It might have not came through on stream.
It did come through on stream. I watched the bar.
Oh no.
It was such a bad noise.
So what is this? Raise critical attack pressure, boost critical chance, and boost evasion. Okay. I'll go ahead and upgrade these arts. And quickly just rank up this class a little bit. That's cool. I like having a different class system.
What the fuck?
Hearing Shulk's VA say backslash is perfect.
My friend, you can change their voice lines.
You can change their... Oh my god, you can.
What the fuck?
These QuickTime events feel a little slow, which is what sucks.
Really? Because they feel a little fast tonight.
They feel slower than, like, a Xenoblade 1 and 2.
Yeah, but your goal is the outer
like...
ring.
Yeah.
Instead of it being like Xenoblade where it's the big open area.
Yeah. Maybe that's just me, then. Maybe that's me trying to accidentally use the earlier Xenoblade timings when I shouldn't be. Here, buddy. Backslash.
Give you the whacking of a lifetime.
Close in. Flame grenade.
Thanks, Palm Top, for top point.
Assault hammer. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Art canceling is not a...
No.
I am so underleveled. This would be so funny.
Start big. Move in and land
Level 11.
Oh no.
Would it be so funny?
It would be kind of funny though.
Block this.
Oh, fuck me. I am stuck outside.
Move in and keep the rhythm going. Upper hand.
So having different parts of the body to attack to like stagger the enemy is very Bloodborne-esque to me, and I like it.
I had to imagine the palm pops up there and when I was staying with somebody get her shield.
Let's see, party. That's necessarily see. Oh yeah, okay.
Not immune.
That's XP. So 60 XP.
Someone please heal the palm top tiger. Let me get her up. Let me get her up.
On my own. All right then.
Hey, I'd very much like to get up the palm top tiger, please.
Oh, you know why they removed art canceling? Because of how, like, your party members will be like, hey, use this type of art.
Yeah.
Is that empowers that art you're using. I got Stream Edge.
Oh, I got the palm top back.
Party perks to go. So we got Stream Edge and we got Sliding Slinger.
I feel like I can do that.
Yes.
I get it. I don't get it. I get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it, Daddy. I know you did it.
Me no get.
Me no speak English.
I think they saw me. Awesome.
Lay down some fire for me.
This has got your name on it.
He's going to punch him.
Oh my god, there's so many armor options.
Yeah. David. Fucking here.
Hold on, where is it? Where's my Doom Guy helmet?
Sorry.
There it is.
I can't seem to get fired up.
I need you to be shirtless with it. Yeah! Buck naked with a fucking Doom Guy helmet. Yeah!
Yes, sir.
For anyone wondering, this is how Dean runs around in real life.
I wish I had a Doom Guy helmet, dude.
He runs around in a Crusader helmet without everything else on. I'd fucking do that. That'd be funny as shit.
You would do that. You would do that.
Really?
Oh, hello.
Look at that.
Well, you're where I'm meant to be. I don't want to be where I'm meant to be. I want to level up. Me and any RPG.
I want to do the death.
I don't want to be where you're telling me to go. I want to be where I gain the most damage.
Flame grenade. Gotta say, this blade's looking pretty sharp.
Holy Damahe.
Let me know when you're at a stopping point when you want to call it for the bit.
If you're done,
I am.
We can do the chill.
Yeah, I am getting the tired, and I don't want to fall asleep on stream again.
I hear ya. Yeah, we can go and do the chill.
Yeah, let's go do that. All right, everybody, thank you for coming out. As a reminder, if you're on the YouTube page, there's a link in the bottom for the Japanime stuff. Please go there, support, go pick up some packs of Oshi Push or some starter decks or just something to have fun with your friends. Trust me, they're a great time. The cards are really fucking high quality. I've got mine beside me. They're gonna be gone over in a Poky Do 2 video eventually, but go check out the Poky Do 2 channel. Go check out the Let's Plays. Okami is coming to an end next week. Enjoy from that. I think that's everything. Go check out Genie. He's on Twitter. That's probably the most place he's active, which means he's posting there once every 5 months. But you know that's more active than the TTH or his regular channel is, so it's perfectly fine. And on the